How's it going? I'm going to describe the primary attributes of strength, dexterity, intelligence, vitality, get into armor and resistances a little bit, as well as the resources for each class. Now I'll start off with strength. Strength is the primary attribute for barbarians. Now primary attribute just means whatever class is associated with that specific one would get 1% damage increase per point. If this was a barbarian, I'd have 28% additional damage because I have 28 strength. The other factor of strength is armor. You get 1 point of armor per strength. Now dexterity is the primary attribute for demon hunters and monks. Every class gets 0.1% more dodge per dexterity, and it seems to be linear and unaffected by level, so I have a 7.4% chance to dodge because I have 74 dexterity. Intelligence is the primary attribute for witch doctors and wizards. It increases all resistances by 0.1 per intelligence. And then vitality increases your life total by 10 per point of vitality. Armor, unlike in Diablo 2, actually reduces all damage taken, not just physical. And the formula for that is the amount of armor you have divided by 50 times your character level plus that amount of armor again. And then, like armor, dodge also reduces all damage taken because it's chance to dodge anything, melee, range, spells, it doesn't matter. And same goes for intelligence, because physical resistance is actually associated in with all the other resistances, so each point of intelligence gives you damage reduction to everything. And the formula for resistances is the resistance amount divided by 5 times your character level plus the resistance amount. Now I'll get into resources real quick. The resource for the monk is spirit. The maximum spirit is 150 and always remains so, with 0 spirit regenerated per second. Now that doesn't count anything like items or passives you get later or spirit generating attacks. Now I'm on my witch doctor, and since I forgot to mention while on the monk, the formula I gave you regarding armor actually varies slightly when using a shield. I don't know how that's incorporated, since as seen here, the damage reduced is a set amount. I have a 13% chance to block 13 to 18 damage, but somehow that affects this damage reduction value seen here. Moving on to the Witch Doctor's resource, it is the only class to actually have it increase as it levels. For the Witch Doctor, it's mana, and my maximum mana was 150 and it has increased by 10 every time I've leveled. My mana regenerate per second has remained 20, and it's also the only class to have its abilities increase in cost. With regards to Grasp of the Dead, it actually was 50 mana to cast every time to begin with, and now it's at 55. Moving on to the Demon Hunter, this is the only class to have multiple resources. It has both Hatred and Discipline, as seen here. And maximum Hatred is always 125, with Hatred regenerated per second remaining 4, maximum Discipline being 30, and Discipline regenerated per second being 1. Here we are on my Barbarian. I've always had 100 for max Fury, and unlike most resources, this one actually degenerates if you're out of combat. Currently I'm in it, and I can generate Fury by taking damage. As you see, I'm at 73 right now, and took some damage, now 75, 77. So basically it goes up as you get hit, and then if you use your ability to generate it, it'll also increase. Now once you're actually out of combat, it takes about 10 seconds. And when that happens, you degenerate 2 Fury per second. So, as you can see here, it is going down quite rapidly. So that is the Barbarian. And lastly, we have the Wizard. The Wizard's resource is Arcane Power, with maximum Arcane Power always being 100 and Arcane Power regenerated per second being 10. If anyone would like a second look at anything, I put a brief summary in the description, and I hope you found this video informative. Thanks for watching.